Marijuana sales across Colorado have declined drastically in the last year, and that includes here in the Pikes Peak region. News 5's Ashley Portillo joins us to explain what's happening locally on the medicinal side and the recreational side. Ashley.
Allison, so earlier today I did speak to some local dispensary shop owners who said there's a number of reasons behind the decline in sales, including inflation and newer legislation right here in Colorado. 2022 has been a tough year for the medical marijuana industry in Colorado.
The decline really hit the medical industry at the first of the year when legislation went in place.
The law requires dispensaries to limit how much cannabis concentrate a customer can buy.
So our patients can no longer purchase the amount of medicine that they were buying last year at this time. So our rural patients or patients, they just can't make the same purchases that they were making.
Renz Waddington is the managing partner at the Epic Remedy. It's a medical marijuana dispensary in Colorado Springs. And he says, like many others, his shop has seen a decline in sales this year.
I do think inflation is playing into this. I think we're in a time where everybody's budgets is being stretched, and I think all businesses and everybody's feeling it right now.
According to the June 2022 sales and use tax revenue report for Colorado Springs, the medical marijuana industry was hit the hardest last month, with the city reporting a 35% decrease in sales tax collection.
I think that is a big hit for this industry, but I think all industries are taking a hit right now on their sales and profitability.
I also reached out to more than 10 recreational marijuana dispensaries between Pueblo and Manitou Springs. Nobody could comment on camera, but they did share their reasons for the decline in sales. They said the cost of marijuana is going up because the industry is trying to keep up with inflation, and that's deterring customers. Plus, Texans and other visitors who used to travel to southern Colorado for marijuana are no longer doing so because they can now go to New Mexico and Oklahoma. Plus, those I spoke to in Colorado Springs are also waiting to see what happens in November of this year. As we reported yesterday, Colorado Springs voters will decide if recreational marijuana gets passed in the spring.